The Audio Drama Initiative presents Closing the Distance.
Hi, I'm Tawni O'Dell, here to introduce another episode in the Closing the Distance series. One of the discoveries we're all making during this time of self-isolating is how much we need each other. I'm not talking about in the broader sense of needing doctors and nurses and essential workers, but in the intimate sense of needing someone to hang out with, to laugh with, to rant at, to be there when we need help navigating a problem, whether it be big or small. I have a friend who's basically blind without his glasses, and to make matters worse, he's constantly losing them. I can't tell you how many times I've helped him find them. In thinking about the little tragedies of our everyday lives that now have the potential to become huge disasters, I began wondering what would happen to him if he was living alone during the pandemic and lost his glasses. He wouldn't be able to function without them, but he wouldn't be able to have someone come over and help him. As I began developing this darkly funny, somewhat neurotic character, there was one particular actor's voice I kept hearing in my head, the incomparable Jason Alexander. I was over the moon excited when I found out he was going to perform this piece. Here he is now, Jason Alexander, as the man who couldn't Google.
Hey, I'm going to be okay. Sometimes when this thought crosses my mind, I feel a little giddy. I feel superior. But other times I feel guilty. I know a lot of people are going crazy. This is all new for them. The isolation, the depression, the anxiety, going for days, weeks, months without seeing another person, without leaving your home, without putting on pants, drinking too much, surviving on junk food, worrying you won't be able to pay your rent, not knowing when or if you'll ever be paid for the work you just did and wondering if you'll ever get another job again. Hey, this was my life before the pandemic. I'm a writer. This whole lockdown thing, it's been great for my writing. I mean, really great. I have absolutely no excuses not to write now. Except for the excuse that was the main reason I had trouble writing before. I don't feel like writing. All the lifestyle experts on TV agree that we need to establish a daily routine for ourselves while we're in isolation or we'll lose our minds. Well, I've got mine. I begin by drinking 3 cups of coffee and eating 2 Pop-Tarts. This morning I ate the last 2 brown sugar cinnamon ones. Tomorrow I'm starting on the box of frosted blueberry, which I'm very excited about. And then I stand in front of the bathroom mirror in my underwear and sucking in and letting out the 10 pounds of flab that's accumulated around my stomach region in the past month. Then I think about how huge I'm going to become if we're under lockdown for another 2 months. And then I entertain a brief fantasy of a lean, sculpted me riding the peloton I'll be able to afford if my latest novel sells. Next, I watch 4 hours of doomsday news, peppered with uplifting selfie videos of people modeling face masks they've made out of dish towels and children standing outside their grandparents' windows with signs that say, "We love you! Stay away from us!" And then I feed my cat, Dan Brown. I wanted to name him after a writer, but not a very good one because I was afraid I'd become bitter having him around, you know? Then I take a nap. In fact, I just woke up from my nap. I reach for my glasses on the nightstand and they're not there. This happens from time to time. I might miss the nightstand and they fall on the floor. Or maybe I laid them next to me on the mattress. So I feel around for them. No, they're not on the bed. So I get down on my hands and knees and check on the floor. I'm practically blind without them. One of the more frustrating aspects of my life is I need my glasses in order to look for my glasses. My instinct is to call for my ex-wife, Samantha. She could always find my glasses. But afterwards, I'd have to endure hours of her telling me I am an irresponsible, absent-minded idiot and then watch her smirk at me as if being able to discover an object that's been misplaced within a small finite area is such an amazing feat. Oh yes, Sam, you're good at finding glasses and keys and wallets, but what about finding a job or a credit card with a lower interest rate? How about that? So I spend the next 10 minutes stumbling around the apartment with my arms outstretched, bumping into walls and furniture. I do a blurry search of the kitchen and bathroom. I pull the cushions off the couch. I pull books off the bookcase. I look behind the framed photo of Sam and me visiting her grandparents' farm. Now, I've only kept it because it documents the only time I've stood in front of a cow, which was a life-altering experience for me. I put the cushions back on the couch. I take a seat. All right. Deep breaths, I tell myself. Take deep, calming, cleansing breaths. Of course, I'm going to find my glasses. I know they have to be here in this apartment, so relax. Watch a little TV. I can't do that. I can't see the TV. I can't make out the buttons on the remote. So more panic sets in as I realize I won't be able to make out anything on my computer screen or my phone. The internet no longer exists for me. I can't Google. I can't surf. I can't post or tweet or follow Joe Exotic's coronavirus quarantine. And I won't be able to listen to anything either because I can't navigate my phone or computer to play music or a podcast. Gosh! Right, and I get Alexa when I had the chance. I begin to panic a little. I know I have another pair of glasses somewhere, but I've forgotten where I put them. And I hear Sam laughing in my head. I wonder how she's doing. I wonder if she's okay. I'm sure she is. She was great at social distancing, especially when I wanted to have sex. Dan Brown jumps up beside me. Hey, I don't need clear vision to be able to pet my cat. He rubs up against my arm. I appreciate his affection at a time like this. Of course, he's only a cat, so he's only affectionate when he wants something from me, like food or affection. Hey, all of a sudden, I can't remember if I fed him this morning. What about feeding myself? Am I going to be able to cook? How long can I live on Pop-Tarts and bagel chips? Should I risk cooking with a gas stove when I can't see clearly? What if I turn on a burner but I can't get it to light right away, so I turn the knob too far and the flame ignites too quickly and I singe my eyebrows? Or what if I turn the knob and the burner fails to light and I forget to turn it off? So gas keeps coming out, and when I finally realize I left it on and turn it off, there's gas everywhere. And I know if I were to light a match, the whole apartment would blow up. But since I don't have any matches, I know that's not going to happen. But just the idea that it could have happened really stresses me out. Why am I worried about either of these things happening now while I can't see, when both of them have happened in the past when I could see? Should I just open Dan's entire bag of cat food and set it out for him in case I starve to death and can't feed him? I mean, I don't want him to starve to death too. But will he try and eat all of it all at once? And would that make him sick? Because I've heard if you don't stop sheep from eating, they'll eat until their stomachs burst and they die. Do cats and sheep have similar digestive systems? Sam's grandfather would know. If I die first, will Dan eat me? Because I've heard the cats will eat their dead owners out of hunger or boredom. Sometimes they'll try to eat them while they're still alive, out of spite. I need to Google all of this, but wait, I can't Google. I'm the man who can't Google. Ooh, I like that. It'd make a good short story title. The Man Who Couldn't Google. I should put that in my notes, but I can't use my phone or computer. I could write it down on paper. Do I have any paper? Okay, all right. I really need to calm down. What's the worst case scenario if I can't find my glasses? I'll have to call or text a friend and have them come over and find them for me. No one can come over because we're not allowed to leave our homes. What about the police? Would the police come and look for my glasses? Or is that really a job for the fire department? I mean, either way, it would be embarrassing. Hey, what about faking an injury? Then the EMTs would come, and in the midst of helping me, I could tell them I can't find my glasses. No, they'd be able to tell right away I wasn't injured. Unless I actually injure myself. Ha! Ha! How would I do that? Am I capable of breaking my own arm or giving myself a concussion just so I don't have to admit to a healthcare professional I can't find my glasses? Hey, how about faking a heart attack? That can't be too hard. Heart attack. What are the symptoms again? Dizziness, shortness of breath, pain in the left side. Or is it the right side? I should Google it. I can't Google it! Damn it! I don't have a lanyard for my glasses. Why didn't I duct tape a spare pair to the refrigerator? Or here's an idea, put them in the desk drawer. Who hides a spare pair of glasses from himself? What's that? What's that? My phone? My phone is ringing? Oh, please don't be a robocall. It's Samantha. She's calling to check up on me. Even though we're divorced and we parted on pretty bad terms, she wants to make sure I'm okay. These are extraordinary times, she says. They make you rethink your priorities. And you know what? I think she's right. Things like a closet full of expensive clothes and always being right just don't seem so important anymore. I tell her, hey, I'm healthy, but I lost my glasses. I had them on my face before I lay down to take a nap, and I don't know where they could be. And she laughs. It's not the judgmental bark that I remember from before. It's a fond giggle, full of the comforting intimacy of someone who knows me better than anyone else does. She asks if I remember the time I fell asleep with my glasses on top of my head and they slipped off behind the pillows and got wedged in the gap between the bed frame and the headboard. And I know, before I even look, that's where I'm going to find them. So, really, how are you doing? She asks me again. Well, I feel much better now, I answer, as I realize I don't really need to be able to see after all, because it's enough to hear her voice.
The Man Who Couldn't Google was written by Tawni O'Dell and performed by Jason Alexander. It was directed by Mitchell Maxwell and produced by Lou Aronica and Mitchell Maxwell. The sound design is by Josh Milliken, and Carl Verwerk was the general manager. The song The Inbetween was written by Casey Brevis and Sam Shuey and was performed by Alex Blue, Casey Brevis, and Sam Shuey. You can get it wherever music is sold or streamed. For a complete list of credits, visit us at audiodramainitiative.com.
I never really liked the quiet. I'd always choose the music and the crowd. But now the only voice I hear is whispering, slow down. The little things you never notice, the comfort in the closeness of a hand, and all the ways we lead each other safely back to land. To understand